What's up, YouTube? Lightning 2288, Rich, finally back with the haul. I hope everybody's doing good in the community. And thanks for all the emails and stuff, people checking up on me. I'm just gonna let everybody know that the people that have emailed me, I'm doing fine. Everything's going good. My family's doing fine. There's no financial hardships. I'm just not doing videos as much as I used to, not collecting as much as I used to because the prices are just extremely expensive now, and I'm just going to take a little break. I mean, I've been picking up figures, but in this haul video, this is stuff I had for like 4 months, and probably the last 2 months haven't really bought anything. I did go to the Comic-Con Revolution in Ontario, California on Saturday. I only picked up one book, and the reason I picked up the book, it was a real high-grade copy. And I picked up some figures, but my goal was to go, and I'm finally taking a lot of people's advice. I'm going to finally submit. I have finally submitted some books to CGC. I was going to take my Hulk 181s and all the bigger books, but I'm still new to this, guys. I'm just kind of nervous of dropping my books off with someone. So I only took three other books that, if everything goes well, I'm going to start consistently, like maybe sending 2-3 books. Not maybe a month, that might get expensive. Like maybe every other month I might send 2-3 books in. But the 3 books I did submit over the weekend was New Mutants 98, Amazing Spider-Man Annual Number 1, and Jimmy Olsen 134. And wasn't cheap, I'll tell you that, but because I was never familiar with the pricing on how to do all that crap, but yeah, but hopefully everything comes back smooth, and after that I'll probably just start submitting a couple books here and there and using more of my resources towards grading my books now, and hopefully the market calm down and I can get back into collecting. I mean, I'm still going to be a collector. I still pay attention to people's videos. Now, if you don't see me commenting that much, it's just I'm busy, but I do watch a lot of people's videos. It's just, right now, just with family and stuff, it's just, that's taking priority. But like I said, this haul consists of basically, I think this was in January. In February, I picked up 2 collections on Craigslist. Mostly Bronze Age on both collections, but nothing major. I mean, I'm going to show you in this haul the bigger books I found out of those collections, but most of them were like runs of like mid to late Bronze Age Thor, Captain America, all the major characters. So I was real happy. That's what I'm about, and I love bronze and silver, and that's about it, man. I think I picked up a few books from a couple of shops, and I have 2 eBay purchases. One eBay purchase was a long time ago, and I finally got a big book that I've been wanting for a while, and I actually sold stuff to get it. I mean, nothing major. That's one thing I'm not selling. I got doubles of like a lot of pretty decent big keys, but I'm not selling those. But I think, well, what I did was I ended up selling a lot of my variants. Now, if you follow me on YouTube for the last 3 years or however long it's been, you always, especially probably like 85% of my videos, they're mostly just silver, Bronze Age. That's what I've been about. If you notice my last 4 or 5 videos, you see a lot of modern variants, all that. I think why I was buying that way is because I was kind of filling a void of not being able to get the silver and Bronze Age deal anymore, if that makes sense, like keys and stuff. So I needed to fill in that addiction, so I started hunting for like variants and newer hot books, speculating books, and that just wasn't me. So, and I had a lot. I ended up with like 2 long boxes of like variants and newer books. So what I've been doing, I've been selling, and I sold quite a bit. And with variants, I notice especially it's a hot, like for instance, that Superman Alien number 7, the Del Auto variant. When I first found that for $10, at that time it was going for $50 to $60. When I finally eventually sold it, 3-4 months later, I ended up getting $15 for it. So I think with the variants, I mean, yeah, there's variants that retain their value. I understand that they're super rare, and I never find those type of variants, but I made quite a decent amount on the variants that I did have. I mean, it wasn't killer. I was making about 15, 20, 25 at most a book, but sold of quite a few and made a decent amount of money. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to buy as much as I used to. I'm just going to start weeding out my collection. I'm going to get rid of the modern stuff in my collection, like the variants, the speculating, the hot books. and just get rid of them. I don't care if I only make a couple bucks off them, whatever. They're out of my collection, and then I'm gonna use that towards like something I really want. Like I said, first book here is Deadpool #2. Never got a chance to read this series, but this is I assume is a series where this is where the start of the Deadpool we know today. But a lot of people highly suggest me reading this. But this was all in the first Craigslist collection I picked up, and I picked up approximately, I would say like, I don't know, it might have been between 600 and 800 books with both collections combined. But I only paid, I think it was like $225 for all of it. So not that big a deal. And that's what I've been doing. I've been buying a lot of boards and bags and shit, and been doing that, and a lot of figures. But like I said, let's get started. Like I said, this is from this is all from Craigslist. Deadpool #2. Wish he had #1. Deadpool #3. Deadpool #4, which is a badass cover. I always liked this cover. It's something I've always like wanted. And I think it's like, I actually saw this at the con yesterday, man. They went like, I think it was like $25 for it. Fuck that. But anyways, Deadpool #4, Deadpool #6, Deadpool #8, Deadpool #9, Deadpool #11. Really cool cover swipe of Amazing Fantasy 15. But I think this book goes for around 20. See, I think I'm going to read these. Deadpool 20 and Deadpool #13. I don't know what they're going for, really, to be honest with you. I don't check eBay like I used to. I really, really have taken like a chill pill on the hobby. I still collect, guys. Don't worry. But I think this is probably going to be my last video, honestly, for a long time. Unless I start, submitting books on a consistent basis, and I'll let you guys, I'll do a video showing the grades that they came back as. But I'm thinking after I read some of these books, I'm probably just going to put this whole bunch of Deadpool books on eBay and just try to sell them. Some more stuff from the Craigslist. I got Batman the Long Halloween, book #10. And Batman the Long Halloween, book #12. Really cool. I finally completed this series, so I'm definitely going to read it now. I've already read, I went online and read it, but it's not the same. I actually want to read it, with a comic book in my hand. It's just not the same reading shit online. But happy to get that. Definitely anything to do with Batman. And then it gets a little bit better what I pulled out of these Craigslist. Oh, and then after the video, I'm going to try to run through this short. I know I always say that. My videos run long. I talk too damn much, but I'll show you guys what I end up doing over in my little man cave area. I mean, it's not much, not like some of these guys, but I mean, I ended up getting rid of it. Okay, if you watched a lot of my videos, I've done it before where I've taken my iPad over there and kind of show you what I have. I had a couch and shit over there, so I got rid of that, and I ended up finding, getting some Detolf IKEA cabinets for some of my figures and all. At the end of the video, I'll take it over there. I'll show you guys what I got, and I'll show you all the comic boxes that I picked up from those two collections. Okay, and this is like it's gonna start getting better what I was pulling out of those collections. I mean, not like I said, guys, don't expect nothing major. Amazing Spider-Man 195. I believe this is the second appearance of Black Cat. Pretty hot character right now. Really cool. It's gonna get better, guys. Logan's Run #1. Pretty cool. Let me see. I got New Teen Titans #10, I believe the second appearance of Deathstroke, one of my favorite characters, and he happened to have 2 copies in there, so really cool. I don't know what this book's going for. It's probably like a $5, $10 book, but whatever. And I always get confused with these books, so bear with me. I didn't do any kind of research or nothing. This is Power Man and Iron Fist #50. This is my second copy anyways, but I'm trying to put up for sale. I don't even know what it's going for, but like I said, what I'm going to do is I think the next book I'm going for is probably Tales to Astonish 35, so I'm definitely going to start selling some books for it. I mean, none of my like major stuff. I'm going to sell all my variants and doubles like this. But I believe this is the first team-up of Luke Cage and Iron Fist. And what do you guys think of Iron Fist, man? I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I thought Iron Fist was embarrassing. I thought it was, like, horrible. The acting was terrible. The choreography and the fighting was just embarrassing. It was embarrassing to me. I couldn't stand it. And I don't know, man. Whatever, but I hope it improves in Defenders coming up and stuff, because I'm telling you, that Iron Fist, it was horrible. And then I end up getting Power Man and Iron Fist #54, and I believe this is where they start Heroes for Hire. Like I said, guys, I have no problem. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. Let me know what's up. Like I said, I don't know. They're both high grade. Like $20 a piece or something. Hopefully. Alrighty. Let me see. Then these were really cool. This is what I really started getting excited. Marvel feature number 4 presents the astonishing Ant-Man. Some early Scott Lang stuff. I love the covers though. I've always wanted these. You know what? I don't know if these are hard to find or whatever. Or I've been at shops and I've been like at Frankensons and I've seen these. And they want an arm and a leg for them for some reason. I have no clue why. I mean, these ain't first appearances or anything, but they're expensive. But really cool, to me, like iconic cover. This is like screams Bronze Age art. I love it. This is Marvel feature number 7. Some more Ant-Man goodness. One of my favorite covers. And I was real excited when I pulled this out of one of the boxes. This is Marvel Premiere number 48. Cool ass cover. I saw this at the con on Saturday, actually in Ontario. And they won like $50 for it, man. It was maybe a fine. You must be out of your mind. I mean, I don't have no problem with dealers asking these prices. Cause me and James, Omega Shin, we always complain. I mean, grumpy old men, we always complaining and bitching about something. But, man, these dealers, the prices they're asking, and we're like, who? And I always tell James, I said, we really can't get mad because someone's buying these books at these prices. That's why they keep asking for the prices. I mean, you wouldn't believe what I saw at the con. Okay, here's a perfect example. Okay, the Old Man Logan was at Wolverine 66, not the variant or nothing, the regular cover. Now, I understand before Logan, that book was hitting pretty pricey, maybe $75. Man, I was at the con yesterday. I saw a couple of them for $100. Or yesterday, Saturday. I mean, it's just the prices are just outrageous. And I'm just like, and I know for a fact on eBay, I mean, you could get a nice copy for $40-$50, but at the con it was $100. So I don't know. Someone must be buying these books. Like I said, still from Craigslist, guys. And let me see, Machine Man number 1. Awesome. That's my second copy, but I don't know. That book ain't worth crap anyways, but still, the king did it. A little bit better. This is where it starts getting a little bit better. Incredible Hulk 162, first appearance of Wendigo. Really cool. Really happy to have that. That's my second copy as well, which will be going up for sale. All-Star Comics number 58, first appearance of Power Girl. It's my second copy. You can see it's a little beat up though. I would say probably like a VG plus only, but like I said, it came in the collection. So, but you know what? I probably still get like $20-$25 for it. So real cool. And the copy, that's my second. My other copy is real high grade, so it's no big deal. Really happy to find this one. This is Batman Family number 6, first appearance of Joker's daughter. Really happy, really cool to have that. Second copy as well. Definitely going to be going up for sale. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to try to run through this video. And I'll gotta show you my little section of my man cave. Defenders number 28. I believe it's the first full appearance of Starhawk. And I gotta... I've been listening to people, and I've argued with family members, friends. I mean, me and James are kind of on the same page as this, but I don't know. I saw Guardians of the Galaxy 2, guys. And to be honest, I mean, I thought it was horrible. To be honest with you, I thought the acting was bad. I just thought it was more like just straight up comedy. And I was literally bored. I thought it was just a mess, to be honest with you, because I hear Marvel, and I understand there's fanboys. But, I mean, you guys have to be able to criticize something Marvel does once in a while. It was not that. I'm hearing people say it's one of the best Marvel movies. You're telling me this movie's better than Avengers 1? Winter Soldier? Civil War? Iron Man 1? You must be smoking dope. But like I said, it's everybody's opinion. But I mean, I just look at sometimes I think people are such big fans of their company or whatever. They don't see. I'm a equal opportunist person, man. I love DC, I love Marvel, but the minute they do, I was the first one. I'll be the first one to criticize them. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was not that good. Like I said, my own opinion. If you guys loved it, hey, I mean, there's movies that I like that people didn't like. So, like I said, but my opinion of it, and a few people I've talked to, they thought it was just horrible. And hopefully, please, DC, do not screw Wonder Woman up. That's the last hope I have for DC movies. If they screw Wonder Woman up, I'm done. But anyways, still from the collection, fellas. Sorry, trying to get my little rant out there. This is a little beater though, but oh well. Thor 199. See a little smudging up top right here. But the Thor 199, I think it's like first cameo of what was it? Ego Prime. Who gives a shit? Kurt Russell. There you go. But not worth crap anymore. I think it's my second copy. If I just like, I don't know, give it to my daughter. She's getting into collecting comics now. So not just because for a while there she was just wanting Batman and stuff, but I got her into like other stuff. She's into like Black Widow, Avenger stuff. So should definitely dig the Thor stuff. Real happy to find this in there. Even though it's my second copy, but Captain Marvel 25, classic Jim Starlin, classic Hulk battle cover, you know. Can't go wrong with it. You see the huge date stamp, but like I said, it's my second copy. Definitely happy to get this one. I wish I would have took some of my Jim Starlin stuff to the con though. He was actually at the Ontario Comic Revolution, but I don't know, man. I already spent some money, and I've been budgeting. Like I said, guys, I'm fine. You know, everything. I mean, me and my wife, we're doing real good. It's just the fact that I'm just not willing to spend the money for books and stuff anymore like I used to, you know. And like I said, I think at the era when I was collecting, I know it make it sound like it was years ago, but I mean, when me and James got back into it, you know, you're talking like 7 years ago, 8 years ago, it was a big difference till today. I mean, I was buying books, you know, finding key after key after key, and I mean, at one time, me and James never spent over $50. I'm talking major books. Now, there's no way in hell, so we got a little spoiled over the years. But I think I've gotten to the point, to be honest, fellas, I might not have the first appearance of Avengers, but I'm satisfied with where my collection's at now. And like I said, I'm going to start using my resources just to start grading everything. Oh, and one of the better books I found, this was cool. This is my third copy. I'm definitely going to sell the other two. I think I'm going to sell the other two. This is Teen Titans, number 44, first appearance of Nightwing, and what is it, Origin of Deathstroke? I don't know. I can't remember. Whatever. Correct me in the comments, guys. Really cool. Don't know what it's going for. It's probably around a fucking $30, $40 book. I don't know. But like I said, I'm definitely going to be selling stuff, going after my Tales to Astonish 35. And this was what I was surprised about. The last book in the whole collections that I picked up, this was in there, and it was already in Mylar, which is kind of weird. Nothing, I don't know if there's a key to it or not. I just, you know, might as well just show it because it's a real old book. It's a Superboy number 54. I believe it's in the early 50s. So I believe this is a Golden Age book. So, really cool. Don't know why it was in there, but oh well, I'm glad to have it. Anything old, I'm cool with. Okay, now the rest of this, the next few stuff was from, I believe, local shops. And I didn't pay much for it. It was one of the local shops I used to go to. It's a couple miles down from where I live. He picked up like a long box of shit and just said, you know what? You always come in and I always chop it up with, you know, just fucking, he said like, I think he said like what was it? It was a long time ago though. It might have been $10 a book. I can't remember. Maybe $5 a book. Either one though, it was worth it. And the first one I picked up was classic cover, Aquaman number 42. Second appearance of Black Manta. Beautiful Nick Cardy cover. Only thing is a big old subscription crease down the middle. But like I said, I believe this is my second copy anyways. Definitely not going to pass that up though. And one I was really happy with, and I think it was $10 a book, to be honest with you guys. This Amazing Spider-Man, the anniversary, the 100th issue. Really cool. Not in bad shape either. I mean, I think for this grade or for this condition, I probably had to pay like $40-$50 on eBay for it. So real happy to get this one. Classic cover. And one I was really excited to get, I've been wanting it. Amazing Spider-Man 102. I believe the second appearance of Morbius. Oh, a classic cover. This is a real classic cover. Love that cover. Check that out. Alrighty. Okay, now we're getting to the big boys. This was all still from that comic shop. Like I said, I think it was $10 a book, guys. Green Lantern number 40. Really cool. So glad. This is the one I was super. This is, like I said, I don't get the finds like I used to, but man, when I found these books for like $10 each, I ain't gonna lie, guys, I was excited. This was the first time in a long time that I found stuff like really like got me excited. But this, I believe, Green Lantern 4 is the first appearance of Crisis and Krona, and I believe the origin of the Guardians, and I think it's the second appearance of the Golden Age Green Lantern in the Silver Age, which whatever. But really cool book. So glad to have that, and it's it's a beautiful, iconic cover. Real happy to add that to the collection. And another one, which I was looking for forever, and just the eBay prices were ridiculous. Like I said, another $10 book. This is Superman 140. Blah, 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 blah. What is this? The first appearance of Blue Kryptonite. And I believe it might be the first appearance of Bizarro Supergirl. I just can't remember. But I think that's what the key issue is to this. First appearance of Blue Kryptonite and first appearance of Bizarro Supergirl. Really cool. Really excited about this. This was one I was really excited about. I mean, the staple's kind of funky, but Fantastic Four number 21, first appearance of Hate Monger, and I believe the first Sergeant Fury crossover, first time he met the Fantastic Four. Really cool. Definitely wish, you know what, I dropped the ball on the Fantastic Four books, especially when 7-8 years ago when I had a chance to get a lot of them, like Impossible Man, what's the other ones there? Oh, Fantastic Four 16, first Ant-Man crossover, first Puppet Master. I mean, those were reasonable at the time. No way now. I think I dropped the ball on those, and I really regret it. But really cool book. This is a book to definitely look out for. Sergeant Fury, first Sergeant Fury crossover. Glad to add that to the collection. Okay, and the only book I picked up from the Kanyas on Saturday, this is X-Men number 40. Really cool. First appearance of Frankenstein, and like I said, I paid $60 for it. And usually I do not pay that much for like a key like this, but the condition is just unreal, dude. I mean, for a Silver Age book, I mean, I don't know if you can get in there. It's really high grade. So I'm probably going to submit this book in, and if it comes back a high enough grade, I might just even sell it just to go for a key that I want. The only books I really want where I'm like totally satisfied, I probably will never have to go after big keys again. All I want is an X-Men 4, Tales to Astonish 35, and I'd be satisfied. I'm done. Because I don't think I won't ever spend that much for like Daredevil 1 and stuff like that. Okay, now the big two. And this is a book I got, I believe it was in January. That's how long it's been. It might have been in January, and I picked it up for, I believe it was $85. Marvel Preview number 4, first appearance of Star-Lord. And the reason, it's weird because it was on eBay, and the description was it was a VG fine. You know, or it might have been even said it was a VG plus, so it was either between a 4.5 and a 5.0. And I was looking at the pics. The guy had like 20 pics of it. I'm sitting there looking at it. I'm zooming in. I'm like, this does not look like a VG plus copy. You know what? And I ended up bidding on it, and it was a little bidding war towards the end, but I ended up getting it for, like I said, $85. And the reason being, I said, because the way his pics were, there was no way it was that low of a grade. And I'm definitely, let me see if I get in here. Can you get in here? Stupid iPad. I mean, there's a little nick on the corner there, and I'm telling you guys, this is pretty high grade. I mean, there's no ticks on the damn spine or nothing. And I already, like, the covers on the cover, or the pages quality and inside is white. The back cover is white. Not one mark on it. So this is probably one of the books I'm definitely down the road on to send to CGC. Real happy to get this. Marvel preview number 4, first appearance, Star-Lord. Definitely want to get Rocket's first appearance, but like I said, it's not that big a deal if I don't get it or not. Cause I'm not a huge Guardians fan, but whatever. But I definitely couldn't pass up on this one. Glad to add that one to the collection. And the big one, the big boy, and this is what I sold a lot of variants for and stuff. It's only a 4.0. That's what I'm willing to spend, how much I'm willing to go up for. I'm real happy with that. Definitely I'll tell you guys the prices, and it wasn't cheap. Amazing Spider-Man number 14. Y'all know what it is. This is the first appearance of course, Green Goblin, and the first meeting of Spider-Man and Hulk. So glad to add this to the collection. Really, a pretty nice 4.0, man. I'm real happy with it. Finally glad to add that to the collection. Didn't think I was going to be able to get it, but like I said, once I got my lazy ass up and started selling shit, it made it pretty simple. Like I said, I'm going to be selling more stuff on eBay, but it's only going to be variants and, you know, maybe some random devils here and there, like a Nightwing. I think I'm about probably selling my second copy of Hobgoblin's first appearance, shit like that. I'm definitely, in the next few months, I'm going for a Tales to Astonish 35. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and take the camera. Go Cowboys. Yes, I'm still a Cowboy fan. See, what I did is I just moved the computer over, and there's a chair usually there, but I was sitting over there doing the video. Like I said, you guys already seen this. God damn, sorry, it's dark in here, man. Pictures and just random stuff. But then, if you go here, I ended up getting these cabinets. Sorry about the glare. Let me see if I can open this up. Yeah, it's kind of wavy. Got shit moving all around. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. This is what I ended up getting, these 3 Detolf cabinets, the IKEA cabinets. And I didn't go to IKEA. I actually was on Craigslist, and the dude was having a moving sale. And he had these up. I ended up paying, I think, $100 for all 3 of these cabinets. So I was like, yeah, no brainer. And 2 of them were never put together. They were brand new. They were brand new still. Like I said, these were the boxes from the collection. These are all Bronze Age books. If you want to take, and that's my wife got me that for Christmas. Really cool. Like I said, we'll go through it. This is what I've been buying, like probably, so far this year. Bought the Artifacts or Kotobuki, Batman versus Superman, Iron Man versus Hulk, Hulkbuster. You guys already seen that. To get my Final Fantasy characters. There's Cloud, Auron, Sephiroth, and Yuna. Tifa, Leon, Titus. Of course, you can't go wrong with Master Chief. And my Transformer bust. Yeah, it's not like, I don't got Hot Toys and stuff. That's just out of my league. But this is stuff I like. Got the League. Really cool. Like how that kind of turned out. Of course, I got Batman on extra stand. My favorite character has to be above everybody else. Got the big Batman. Right there next to Catwoman. Got the big Deathstroke. And then my favorite. I ended up the Batman and Catwoman are new. I got that this year. Got the Deathstroke, I believe, this year. Gorilla Grodd this year. Lex Luthor. And of course, you need Joker at the bottom. Red Hood, Damian, Nightwing, and Supergirl. And then just some random bust. Mandarin, Kingpin, Lizard, still need the Thing. Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch. And I got my X-Men 94 in there. Don't know why. Anyways. And I picked this up at the con, yes. I picked up the Cyclops, the Magneto. Got the Hulk about 2 weeks ago. And then I got these 2. Well, the Wonder Woman I got at Frankensons, I think sometime in January, February. And then, Saturday at the con, I ended up picking up, Play Arts Catwoman and the Play Arts Poison Ivy. So really cool. Like I said, guys, I appreciate all the kind words, support. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for checking up on me. And like I said, guys, I'm doing fine. Just might be a long time till the next haul. And like I said, I'm submitting books now, so it'll probably be, instead of hauls, I'm just going to make videos on what my books came back as grades. Like that. Hope everybody's doing good. Keep hunting out there. Hope everybody finds deals. And lightning's out. Later.